What? Don't you meow demandingly at me. Okay, we have a feline stowaway, so if you hear jingling or meowing, that's the reason. Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo, and it is Monday, and we are here for Macross on Monday. Macross Monday. Last week's episode of Macross was, let's be generous and call it a mixed bag. It was not my favorite. Pairing of pretty cool narrative beats with pretty mediocre animation, and then alongside that, some really baffling narrative beats. Some things that just didn't track to me or make sense, and felt awkward or weird. But we're transitioning and into something that we know that the show can do really well. Captain Global and the rest of the command have decided to err on the side of caution and preparedness, and have ordered Hikaru Ichijo and a number of other ace pilots, and also I think Hayase, which will be very important, I think, to head out into the far void beyond to capture, attack, capture, and acquire an automated shipbuilding facility. I assume Zentradi, I assume Pickle Shipbuilding, I'm guessing, which is cool, and a cool idea, and probably has some serious defenses, and probably this is gonna be mini-war. This might be just an excuse to get some action and violence on screen in a period where the show doesn't have much direction, because we didn't know we were gonna be here. I'm still here for it. I'm okay with that. I know we got a little splash in the end credits of the last episode, and saw Milia in cool red, her cool red jet. So at least Max and Milia are gonna be along and fighting and doing cool things, and maybe we can have some dope animation, and maybe it will serve to forward or further our core relationships and plot points. Pull Hikaru once again away from Minmay, have him in a more isolated circumstance with Hayase, and throw more wrinkles into the gearbox, throw more monkey wrenches in there, just yeah. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this week's episode. I think it doesn't have a very high bar to be better than last week's episode, but I'm also hoping that we return to the highest of high bars set in the super dope finale of Macross, although I don't expect that we're really going to get there. I'm gonna do a drawing and maybe scratch the cat. What are you attacking? Okay, I'm gonna do orb offset. This only makes sense if this is a gas giant, so I'm gonna make it a gas giant. Cool. With a ring, maybe? Why not? Okay. And then in far orbit around it, I see like this. Floating bits and bobs. That seems like a suitably Zentradi construction. And a little enormous fleet of tiny dots that are definitely not in gigantic pickle ships or anything. They're just tiny little organized contingents of dots. Nothing spooky about that at all. And we are, what, we're like big jets. Sweet. I'm happy with that. On approach, a human ship to a new place. I wonder what it's actually going to look like. If it looks anything like this, I'm going to freak the fuck out. Ah, I saw the future. Hi. Say hello. Meow. Meow. I've got you. We have lost our feline co-pilot. Probably a good thing. Let's watch Super Dimension Fortress Macross episode 30. Thanks for joining me. Early access on the Patreon as usual. 2 versions of this reaction, picture-in-picture in the description. Timer on YouTube. Beep beep timer to count you down. Let's go. Now I feel like I've got cat hair all over me. Ah! It's the problem with cats. Oh, I didn't even mention. Of course, in a world that's sort of post-war, you can count on shitheads to get the job done when you need them to, and Kamujin Kravshera is the best at that we've ever met. And he's still here. And now thousands of disgruntled Zentradi are wandering their way into his waiting clutches. But I feel like that's going to take an episode or two to brew up. Super cool. Cool. Ooh, yay, there they are. The best of the best. And who's in the shuttle? Okay. Ya boy, ya girl, ya other girl. All right. Everybody that we need. Wow, they're just gonna launch them like missiles. It's nuts. That's an insane amount of fuel. Considering that considering that our jet planes don't need that at all. They could just fully surface to air, surface to orbit. That's awesome. Viva Maria! Pickles! We're just flying through pickles? Or are we just there? No, we're meeting with Zentradi in space! Whoa! That's kinda wild. Britai! Hey, Exodol! Besides being a little shrimp. Hell yeah. Yeah, that was good. This is cool. This is cool. And super weird. Hey, where's y'all's kid? It's not in the box. Don't tell me it's in the box. You, you took your child into orbit? Oh my god! Oh, that's wild. Wait, where's the broken dome? Has it been replaced? Or is this a different space? Wow. Enemies become friends. Yes! What? No, it's still the power of culture, though. Okay, so our animation style is also mid, but in a very different way, and looks solid, I think. An Earth-style house party? You're just gonna cook it. See, the mouths are different, the faces are different. This is a different studio doing this animation than last episode's studio. Okay, cool. So we're joining forces with the Zentradi pickles, folding over to the location that they're aware of, and then we can get to it. Who set up a cool casual human lounge on this ship? Or is this on the shuttle? This is a house party? I'm sorry, I've been to some house parties, and this is not a house party. Oh boy. Oh boy. Comelia? That's... oh my god! Oh my god! Melia! Oh. Was that slow floating because slow gravity? Or... what the fuck? Oh, considering being a Zentradi. Yeah! Or is this, it's classic Zentradi stuff, like it's normal? Did they record an actual baby? It sounds like it's a separate recording that's been done really poorly. I think they've actually recorded a little child. Uh-oh. Ichijo, watch out. Eh? Uh-oh. Again, a weird face. Hey, buddy. I know somebody who can make that happen. Sure. Oh no, we're outnumbered. We're outnumbered. Aww. Yeah, it's lovely. Still don't get the bringing the baby. Maybe in like a weird Spartan Zentradi sort of way. Huh? Pet pet. Oh! Huh? She's got babies on the mind, man. Insane. Everybody's gunning for this. I mean, Claudia has been. Oh, wink. Oh, is that Fokker playing the guitar? Oh. No! No, it's like the other side of the photo album. You should not have kept that, Hayase. Oh, this has started really badly. This has started really badly, guys. So, so then. That's terrifying. What is with his little wiggle? Motherfucker, she was just gonna confess her desire to get impregnated. I've been thinking, I want a baby. And it has to be yours. Ooh. Oh. The old school. Wait, what? What does that mean? Also, I've fully forgotten the lore of the Supervision Army. Yeah. Oh, true. Damn, that sucks. Is she gonna Hayase alone this? No, we're gonna fold out. We won't get the chance. And we leave great mysteries behind. Oh, the Supervision Army are the people who built the Macross, right? They're the OGs. Okay, war music. Oh boy, they're ready. Oh. Oh, Protoculture built this? I thought this was a Zentradi facility. It's a... Okay, that was unclear to me. Am I missing things, or was that not properly explained? Because I don't feel like that was properly explained, but maybe I missed it. Oh, he knows the garrison fleet. Yeah. Yeah, it's worth doing anyway. You're a hardhead, too. We got through. Yeah, if we could do this without bloodshed and get some allies. Oh. Well. How about a baby making? You know, me and that guy aren't on the best of terms right now, so... Oh, he's here. Oh, Claudia's gonna push it. Opportunity knocks. And we're just gonna show him some softcore porn? Hey, buddy! Check this out. Huh? I got magic. For duty! He doesn't know at all. Oh! Check it, bro. Check this shit out. This is gonna blow your mind. She's gonna full initiate it. Let's go, girl. Shut the fuck up. Yes. Don't blow this. Don't blow this, Ichijo. That's a little fucked up. Look, it's complicated, bro. Okay. Oh yeah, I get all the pieces together. What is this? Oh! Yes! Me hips! They're swinging! Oh, yes, ISA. Yes! Open your eyes, doggo! See the beauty! Yes! No! No! It's the best. Absolutely the best. Oh, it just faints. Oh. I guess we're gonna do the war version then. Just solo? Are they singing together? Or are they gonna beat the shit out of them? Oh, they're opening up. Yeah? Will they know her? That's the one. They've taken each other's names? That's cool. Yo, that dick, though. Truly, he is an expert. Oh! A micromiclone! Why is that face so bad? Yeah, they don't know how babies work. We make new us! Simba! Alright, that's rad as shit. I'm glad we brought the baby. Yes, run away! Run from this tiny baby! It's got cooties! It burps! This is awesome. Not at all how I expected it to go down. Oh, he looks rough. This did not go well. I think he's real pissed at ISA for this. That's cool. The little soldiers running on the super speed. Just ready. Wow, that's a crazy complex. Y'all are so... Oh. I guess they've attacked. I guess we're sortying. This is, again, an unreasonably large scale of combat for us to handle. But I guess we got a mixed bag. Are they gonna start... It's happening again! Oh my. Oh wow. So instead of turning to culture, they're turning against it completely. Wow, that sucks. Psychological warfare. Oh my god. Born into battle. Okay, some reused sequences. Some reused Tominos. But some solid spectacle nonetheless. That looks like it did it. I don't know much about space battles, but that looked like a win to me. So this is a protoculture location. Make them listen to Minmay songs. Yeah! Make them listen to Minmay songs. And then go find something in the galaxy to fight, because they're gonna freak the fuck out if they don't have something to fight. Or introduce them to sports. You know, it worked for the Greeks and Romans to some extent. Facility captured. Oh, we're gonna fold it back to... God, I hope it doesn't cause a fuck up. Because this is, again, a protoculture thing. Please don't have the fold system just teleport out of here on its own. Looks like it worked. Oh, Lagrange! Yeah. Stable. That'll be fine. Whoosh. Suddenly Earth gets a big upgrade. We got an off-planet, enormous automated shipbuilding facility. Rad. Mission accomplished. Okay. Wow, okay, again a mixed bag. This time, the pieces of animation that were kinda lame, looking at you faces, were kind of lame in a totally different way. Actually, like 2 or 3 totally different ways. This is one totally different way, and then early on when we've got like Max and Hikaru talking, the faces are a different dramatically weird shape with the sort of... We got a sort of a sort of a look to him, and this guy looks like he's totally out of a different show. It's kind of all over the place in the visual detail and coherency. That said, the episode is fucking stellar. This is a banger. Even with the weirdness, it's a banger. The baby-centric bullshit is amazing. There's nothing scarier, in some ways, of being in a non-committed relationship and being right near people who are in a deeply committed relationship and watching the person that you're not in a committed relationship get ideas. This whole episode is Hayase getting baby fever and Ichijo not figuring it out at all, which is exactly on character for him, because Ichijo's ability to insight the women in his life is non-existent. It just doesn't exist. Everybody else gets it except for him. And I think that this has actually turned out really poorly for his opinion of Hayase, because she's ordered him to do this. We see those scenes of him looking all sad, not even sad about it, but like offended. Honestly offended. And I think reasonably so in some sense. They've done it before in order to like agreed upon before in order to experiment with something or try something and accomplish something. But this time Ichijo doesn't have any, he's not given the reason for it or how or to understand it, right? Even if they'd given him the reason and approached him, not just ordered him out for duty into a on screen onto a set, like, hey, make out with this chick now, and then she orders him to make out with her. It's like, what the fuck is this? Could have at least told him what was going on. Hey, we've got this idea. If we show a protoculture kiss to these people, maybe it'll work. He might be behind that, but they don't trust him with that at all. And the thing that I think would really work is if Hayase was straightforward and was like, listen, I really like you and I want to kiss you. And I think that could work too, but it doesn't. And our opportunity to get a good confession of feelings from Hayase gets cut altogether too short by a call to the bridge and an encounter. The baby's cute. Milia's attitude around the baby is weird, and maybe just Zentradi shit. But also weird because Zentradi don't make babies, right? So, I don't know. Just chucking her across the room is nuts, though. Not a good look. Hey, she's real cute. About that, Hayase seems to really like babies, man. Spooky. And the whole, I'm gonna walk her home, you wait for me. And then somehow that gets fucked up. The acoustic guitar when she enters her room, and it's so poignantly alone. Claudia is alone and resigned to be alone for the future. Like, Claudia is not gonna find another love, I don't think. She's back in her empty room with only the memory of Fokker and the things they never shared. As her best friend goes off to, she thinks, probably put the moves on this boy that she's been, trying to get them together. Unfortunately, the moves do not get made, or at least they get made really poorly. This is such a cool and awful mirror of finding his photo album with all the stuff in it. Also, we're on a ship, a random ship that just got organized, right? They had to bring all this stuff or something, or this was the shuttle or something, right? So she brought that today. She brought that picture today. It doesn't, like, you didn't just walk into her old kid's room and find her old kid stuff and her old kid crushes. You're not, like, walking in and finding NSYNC posters and being like, wow, I'm so jealous of these Backstreet Boys and these NSYNC boys who this girl was in love with a bajillion years ago. This dude's on her desk right now, and that's a bad move. In the same way that having a giant photo album of only sexy Minmay pics is probably a bad move on Ichijo's part, this is a bad move. Immediately, their chemistry is it's restrained. It's like it smacks up against walls that have been constructed between them through their, like, the formalities of their relationship. They have such chemistry. They could work really well together, right? But they bash into these walls and don't know how to overcome that. Like, feeling like you're being caught doing something in a relationship is not a great way to start. The things that they want to converse about, instead of conversing about them, Hayase skirts around them, right? And instead of being interested or insightful or taking the time to think about what she's saying, he's dismissive, like, gosh, can't you stop talking about Comelia? And she's just not really reading that, and it doesn't really get through. Their conversation sort of ships in the night itself. It doesn't really work. And then when she's clearly going to be revealing something that's hard for her to get out, he's like, come on, just out with it, gosh, yeah, grr. And I understand his frustration, and I understand her trepidation and, like, hesitance, because it hasn't worked before and she hasn't been able to push it before. She's lost loves before, but it's really rough to watch, and it's doubly hard when they get interrupted when she's finally actually going to say the thing and we're not able to. All of the super speedway, airline, like, airport walkway things all over the place are really cool, and they seem way too fast for comfort, but really cool nonetheless. And the matter is, unfortunately, something we're not going to be able to stay for. And so our getting called out for this really is just an interruption. It's not a battle situation or anything. It just interrupts that, and we don't get anything for it except a pining for something unknown and mysterious, which maybe falls in line with that yearning for something like a future between these characters. Supervision Army, pre everybody, they're the proto. Okay. Let's go in. No. Can't do it. Everybody agrees not to do it, and Hayase looks back at what could have been. Everybody ready! And apparently cleared to launch. The kiss thing... Okay, we don't get a lot of characters blushing in this show, and it's really unfortunate, because the way that they've drawn the blush, plus the eye color, and just the cuteness of the face shape in this particular moment, is just like extraordinary. It's extraordinary. It's gorgeous. Ha ha ha. And this goes really badly, and she's smiling all the way through it, like this is the opportunity I've been waiting for. And he's not having it. Why is it like this? Why are you ordering me to do this? As we said, it's stuck. And everybody else around them is like, no, it's all good. She's got it. She's going to order him and he can't do nothing about it. But not coming at it from the angle of any sort of compassion for your boy Ichijo in this weird situation. I have a little bit of a smidge of a problem with the way that ends up tracking. The music, the guy's freaking the fuck out, and eventually the kiss is wonderful, but bashing in Blue and Red, Max and Milia to make a speech about how dank protoculture is and how cool it is that we're able to have children, and then holding up your tiny baby to freak all the Centrati out. Look upon this tiny baby and despair. I think it's wonderful. You know what else is pretty wonderful? Getting some big space battle. Haven't seen it in a little while, and some of it's really cool. Some of it's reused, some of it isn't. Some of it's absolutely insane. That baby is loving the war. Loving the war stuff. I think this is where the highest concentration of cool Tomino shots is. Yeah, so that's a shot we've had before that's sped up. That's, I think, probably the same. I don't recognize that. I do recognize that. And then that is just fine. Okay, it's a mixed bag until big boingo lasers boom, and we capture the place and fold it right back to Earth. One and done. Mission accomplished. Significant strides in sort of a sideways direction for our character relationships. This is what I was hoping for. Oh, excuse me. This is what I was hoping for when we initiated a mission where Hayase and Ichijo would be sent off planet side. Them being thrust and forced together would have been interesting no matter what, but it really ends up being the focus of the episode with all the baby stuff and then the kiss all happening there. It's powerful. It's another important experience that these characters have shared, like being captured by the Zentradi at first, or the whole experience of living together and fighting alongside each other on the Macross. This is another thing that connects those characters, but this time it's really, I hate to use it again, but it's a mixed bag emotionally for each character. I think Hayase is pretty confident that she's nailed it here, and I think Ichijo is pretty freaked out, like, I don't like this much. So that's pretty interesting, and we'll have to see how it changes things once we arrive back on planet side and once again open up all the options to us, and the whole love triangle gets to spin and spin. By removing one element of it, we can strengthen one bond in it, and then we throw it all back together, and it becomes more complicated because we don't know how these new events will impact the interpersonal connections between the characters, which is very clever, I think, and pretty cool, and a great way to create a solid A plot, B plot, emotional plot, and fighting plot, if you want to think of them like that, for the episode, when the episode was expressed as, like, there's a very specific direction that we're going, we've got this mission, we're going to complete it, cool, what else are we doing? And that brings in the character interaction stuff, which ends up being pretty solid and pretty interesting and not going as well as I had hoped, which honestly is probably more interesting than if it had just gone great and Hayase's like, I order you to kiss me, and Ichijo's like, my lucky day! So, a cool episode of Macross. Fiddly, faulty, flawed, but really fun. Really fun and really cool. So, thanks for watching it with me, and I'll see you next week on Monday for more Macross Monday. Much love. Peace.